Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Today, I want to share with you something truly powerful. A dua, a prayer, that if you make it before you sleep tonight, it can transform what happens in your life overnight. Yes, I promise you, stay with me till the end, because I will make a sincere prayer for you, asking Allah to bless your nights, open doors you never imagined, and bring you closer to the destiny He has prepared for the chosen ones. Now, let me start with a question. Have you ever wondered why some people wake up after a night of sleep with their lives seemingly changed? Peace in their hearts, solutions to problems, doors opening effortlessly, while you wake up and it feels like the same struggles continue? What if I told you the difference is hidden in what happens in those quiet hours before sleep? The chosen ones understand that the night isn't just for rest. It is a sacred time when prayers have special power, when hearts connect deeply with Allah, and when what you whisper in the dark can change your tomorrow. You might think, I've prayed before, but nothing seems to change. But this dua I'm going to share is different. It's not just about the words, it's about the intention, the sincerity, and the trust you place in Allah's mercy. Because Allah loves the chosen ones who turn to Him sincerely and consistently, especially when the world is silent and distractions fade away. Here's a little wit to keep us real. Some people stay up binge-watching series, but the chosen ones are binge-praying their way to blessings. Isn't it time you switched your night routine from endless scrolling to powerful whispering? Think of your night dua as a spiritual transaction happening when you're asleep, the moment your soul makes deals with the divine. It's like sending an urgent message to the one who controls time and destiny, asking for mercy, guidance, and breakthrough. And Allah, the most generous, answers in ways you cannot always see immediately but are working behind the scenes. But here's the catch. Just like any important message, the dua requires your full presence. It's not a magical spell to recite while distracted or rushing. It needs your heart, your focus, and your belief. When you pray this dua, do it with full awareness, knowing that this small act of faith is planting seeds that will bloom by morning. And don't let the doubt sneak in, telling you, will this really work for me? The answer is yes. But only if you make this prayer a nightly habit, trusting Allah's timing and plan. Remember, even the smallest seed grows into the tallest tree when watered consistently. So tonight, before you close your eyes, take this moment to speak to Allah in this powerful dua I will share soon. Speak it as if your whole future depends on it, because it does. Because when you pray before sleep with sincerity, you are inviting divine intervention into your life. Stay with me through this message. In the next steps, we will explore why the night is a special time for dua, how exactly this powerful night dua works, and how to perform it with full devotion. We'll also talk about what you can expect when you make this a habit, how to overcome common obstacles, and finally, I will close with a heartfelt prayer for you. Get ready, chosen one, to transform your nights into a gateway of blessings. Your journey to powerful overnight change starts here. The night holds a special place in the rhythm of life and faith. It is not just a time to rest your body. It is a sacred window for your soul to connect deeply with Allah. In Islam, the night is a time when the heavens are closest to the earth, when mercy flows abundantly, and when sincere prayers are more likely to be accepted. Have you ever noticed that during the day, the world is noisy? Distractions, worries, and endless tasks pull your attention in many directions. But at night, when the world quiets down, the heart becomes clearer, and the soul speaks louder. This silence is not emptiness. It is an invitation to listen, to reflect, and to pour your heart out to Allah. The Prophet Muhammad's life showed us the immense power of night worship. He would spend long hours in prayer during the night, seeking closeness to Allah, asking for forgiveness, and interceding for the believers. These moments of solitude were when the most profound spiritual connections happened. So why is the night so special for dua? Because Allah's mercy descends during the last third of the night, and He listens closely to the whispers of His servants. It's a time when angels record the prayers, and when the barriers between you and the divine become thinner. Witty thought: while most are chasing dreams in their sleep, the chosen ones are chasing blessings with their prayers. Which one are you? The night also offers you the chance to pray without fear of judgment or distraction. You don't have to perform for anyone, just you and Allah. It's a safe space to be vulnerable, honest, and hopeful. And the more you make dua at night, the more your heart's burdens lighten, and your connection to Allah deepens. This time is a spiritual reset button. Whatever stress, fear, or sadness weighed on your heart during the day can be brought to Allah in the quiet darkness. He is always listening, ready to comfort and guide. But the power of night dua isn't just in the act itself. It's in the attitude behind it. When you pray before sleep with sincerity, humility, and trust, you're opening yourself to transformation. You're telling Allah, I trust you with my tomorrow. And that trust is the foundation of all miracles. Remember, the night's spiritual power is for everyone, but it especially embraces the chosen ones, those who seek it earnestly and consistently. It is the time when your whispers matter most, when your prayers can move mountains. So as we move forward, keep in mind this sacred context. Your night dua isn't just a habit. It's a powerful act of faith, aligned with the rhythms of the universe and the mercy of Allah. Stay ready to learn the exact dua that can change your nights and transform your days. The night is a unique and sacred time, a time when the world slows down and the heart can speak freely to its Creator. This time holds an immense spiritual weight, for during the night, the barriers between us and Allah become thin, and the prayers whispered in sincerity carry a power unlike any other. It is the chosen ones who understand that what we say before we sleep is not just routine words, but a connection that can unlock divine mercy and change the course of our lives overnight. When you offer your dua before sleep, it is as though you are planting seeds of hope in the fertile soil of night, trusting that Allah will nurture them in ways you cannot yet see. The strength of this particular night dua lies not in the length or complexity of the words, but in the depth of sincerity with which it is recited. It is a prayer that aligns your heart with Allah's mercy and opens your soul to receiving His blessings. When you pray with a focused heart, free of distractions, with full awareness of the one who listens, your dua becomes a bridge between your needs and Allah's infinite wisdom. This dua is like a night shift for your spirit. While your body rests, your soul actively seeks guidance, healing, and transformation. It is not uncommon for hearts to wander during prayer, especially when the mind is busy or overwhelmed. But this dua calls you to be present, to bring your whole being into the moment, and to speak from the depths of your soul. The power of this dua is amplified when you stop merely repeating words and begin truly feeling and meaning each one. It is that connection, that presence, that moves mountains and opens doors in unseen ways. Remember, Allah does not look at how much you say, but how sincerely you say it. When you start praying this dua consistently before you sleep, you may begin to notice subtle but powerful changes. Peace settles into your heart, burdens lighten, and your dreams become a source of guidance and clarity. The transformation is gradual but profound, like the gentle unfolding of a flower at dawn. Some nights you may feel nothing extraordinary, but in reality, the dua you sent is working in the unseen realm, setting events into motion that will soon bless your waking hours. The night dua is also a reminder of your special status as a chosen one. It reinforces that you are not alone and that your struggles and hopes are seen by the most merciful. Your prayers at night are like whispers that awaken angels and invite divine intervention. This dua becomes a spiritual armor protecting you from despair, renewing your faith, and connecting you to the limitless mercy of Allah. However, to truly benefit from this dua, it requires consistency and patience. You may face moments of doubt or distraction, wondering if your prayers are heard or if change will ever come. But this dua invites you to hold fast to hope and to trust the divine wisdom behind the timing of every answer. The night is a sacred space where Allah listens with full attention, and your sincere call will never go unanswered, even if the response is not immediate. Imagine your dua as a letter sent overnight to the King of the universe. Though you sleep, your letter is received, read, and acted upon by the one who controls all things. What happens next is beyond your imagination. Doors open, barriers fall, and blessings pour down. Your role is to keep sending these letters, night after night, with unwavering faith and devotion. So, when you lie down to rest tonight, make this dua with a clear heart and focused mind. Don't treat it like a routine or a habit, but as a sacred conversation with your Lord. Let your words carry the weight of your hopes and the purity of your trust. In doing so, you turn your night into a powerful time of transformation, where Allah's mercy and blessings are ready to work wonders in your life while you sleep. Now that you understand the power and depth of the night dua, it is essential to prepare yourself properly before you begin to pray it. Preparation is not just about the physical act of reciting words. It is about readying your heart, mind, and soul to fully receive the blessings Allah wants to send your way. When you prepare sincerely, the dua becomes much more than a habit. It becomes a transformative experience that opens doors and shifts your entire reality. Begin by finding a quiet and comfortable place where you can be alone with your thoughts and your Lord. The night is already a time of stillness, but consciously creating a peaceful environment helps deepen your connection. Turn off distractions, silence your phone, and create a space where your heart can speak without interruption. This simple act of setting the scene honors the importance of the moment and signals to your soul that something sacred is about to happen. Next, clear your mind. It's common for worries, tasks, and thoughts to flood in when you sit down to pray. Instead of fighting these distractions, gently acknowledge them and let them go. Imagine placing each worry in a box and setting it aside, knowing you will deal with it later. This mental clarity allows your focus to settle fully on your conversation with Allah. Set a clear intention for your dua. This intention, called niyyah, is the fuel that powers your prayer. Remind yourself why you are praying. To seek Allah's mercy, guidance, protection, and blessings. When your intention is sincere and focused, your dua becomes more powerful because it is grounded in truth and humility. Speak to Allah as a child speaks to a loving parent, openly, honestly, and with complete trust. When you begin reciting the dua, do so slowly and deliberately. Avoid rushing through the words just to finish quickly. Let each phrase settle in your heart. Feel the meaning behind the words and the presence of Allah listening to you. This presence transforms your dua from mere recitation into a profound dialogue between you and your Creator. The night is a sacred opportunity for this deep connection, so honor it by giving your full attention. Remember, your posture and breath also matter. Sit or lie down comfortably. Take a deep breath before starting, and exhale slowly as you begin. This simple practice calms your nervous system and helps your heart open more easily. It reminds you that this moment is about peace and surrender. If your mind wanders, gently bring it back to the dua without frustration or judgment. Focus is a muscle that strengthens with practice. And each time you return your attention to the prayer, you are training your heart to connect more deeply. Over time, this discipline will make your night dua a refuge and a source of immense spiritual strength. Also, be patient with yourself. Some nights may feel easier than others, and sometimes emotions might run high. That is perfectly normal. The key is consistency. Even when you don't feel connected, keep praying the dua. The blessing often comes in the unseen, in the spiritual growth and change that happen gradually. Finally, before you sleep, thank Allah for listening to your dua. Gratitude opens the door for more blessings. Express your trust in His wisdom and timing. End your prayer with hope and certainty that your night has become a turning point, a moment when you invited divine intervention to shape your destiny. Preparing your heart and mind this way transforms your night dua into a powerful spiritual practice. It allows you to enter the sacred hours with intention, focus, and openness, making it easier for Allah's mercy to flow into your life while you rest. When you prepare well, your prayers will not only be heard, but will also create real, lasting change. So tonight, before you close your eyes, take the time to prepare as if you are about to meet with your Lord in the most important conversation of your day. This preparation is the foundation of the blessings that will follow, and it is the secret that turns a simple night prayer into a powerful instrument of transformation. When you commit to praying this powerful dua every night before you sleep, you begin to notice remarkable changes, not all at once, but steadily, like the soft light of dawn slowly brightening the sky. The consistent act of turning to Allah before rest brings about a transformation that touches every part of your life, even in ways you might not immediately recognize. One of the first changes you will feel is an increase in inner peace. Your heart, once burdened by worries and fears, starts to soften. The night dua becomes a shield against anxiety and despair. It's as if the darkness itself turns into a refuge where your soul finds comfort and your mind finds calm. This peace is not just a fleeting feeling, it is a deep-rooted serenity that begins to affect your days as well. As you maintain this nightly habit, you will also start to notice doors opening, opportunities and blessings appearing in your life that seem to come from nowhere. Problems that felt insurmountable begin to ease, and solutions emerge where before there were only questions. This is not coincidence, but the direct result of your sincere dua aligning you with Allah's plan. He is responding to your calls, even if His response is subtle and gradual. Patience is a key companion on this journey. Sometimes, you may feel discouraged if immediate results don't appear. Remember, the growth that comes from this dua is like a seed growing underground. It takes time before it breaks through to the surface. Your persistence in prayer is a sign of your faith and trust in Allah's perfect wisdom. Witty reminder: consistency in dua is like watering a garden. You don't see flowers overnight, but give it time, and your life will bloom. Your steadfastness invites Allah's mercy and opens channels you didn't even know existed. Alongside blessings and peace, your connection to Allah deepens. You become more aware of His presence throughout your day, sensing His guidance and protection. Your faith grows stronger, and your heart becomes more resilient against challenges. The night dua acts like spiritual nourishment, feeding your soul with hope and strength. Assalamu alaykum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. As we come to the close of this message, I want you to hold firmly to the truth that the dua you pray before sleep is more than words. It is a lifeline connecting you directly to the Most Merciful. This prayer is your sacred conversation with Allah, your moment of trust and hope, your invitation for divine change while the world rests. Remember, chosen one, this night dua is a key that unlocks blessings you might not yet understand, but will soon witness unfolding in your life. You have been invited to a journey of faith where patience, sincerity, and persistence are your companions. There will be nights when your heart is heavy, your mind distracted, or your spirit weary. That is natural. But in those very moments, your dua becomes even more powerful because it carries your struggle and your hope to Allah's throne. Trust that no sincere prayer is lost, no plea unheard, and no seed of faith wasted. It is important to keep your heart open and your mind focused as you prepare for rest each night. Let go of the worries of the day and surrender them to Allah's care. Know that by praying this dua, you are actively participating in your own transformation and aligning yourself with divine mercy and guidance. This is the moment when your soul's deepest needs meet Allah's infinite wisdom. Now, as promised, I want to close this message with a heartfelt prayer for you, the chosen ones listening today. May Allah bless you and grant you what your heart truly desires, in ways that bring peace, growth, and closeness to Him. O most merciful, O most compassionate, we come before you in humility and hope, seeking your infinite mercy and grace. Bless the hearts of your chosen servants who pray with sincerity before they sleep. Open for them the doors of your blessings and mercy. Turn their nights into a source of peace, guidance, and renewal. Grant them relief from their worries and ease their burdens. Protect them from harm and lead them to what is best for their faith, their hearts, and their futures. Strengthen their patience and deepen their trust in your perfect wisdom. Make their prayers a light in the darkness and a pathway to your closeness. Accept their dua and answer them with what nourishes their souls and fulfills their needs. Surround them with your love and protection in this life and the next. Ameen. Remember, your journey is unique and Allah's plan for you is perfect. The night dua is your secret weapon, your spiritual anchor, and your invitation to miracles. Keep praying it with sincerity and faith. Watch patiently as Allah moves in ways beyond your imagination, bringing blessings, healing, and transformation. May peace, mercy, and blessings be upon you always. You are chosen, you are loved, and your dua is powerful.